he knew the score.
Thank you.
So, I respect all walks of life and embrace all walks of life.
Hopefully it's okay if I ask a couple of tennis questions. The first one is just how the training has been and how your preparation
You
has
asked me
been.
the same question last year, Eric. Okay. Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure.
Today, we're going to be looking at the moments when athletes have boldly shut down hypocritic woke reporters. In recent years, the intersection of sports and social commentary has become increasingly prominent, leading to intense discussions and debates. Athletes are using their platforms to voice opinions, but sometimes they push back against what they see as overreach or misrepresentation by the media. Let's dive into some unforgettable instances where athletes took a stand and challenged woke narratives, the evolving landscape of sports and media. To understand these moments, we first need to acknowledge how the landscape of sports and media has evolved. Athletes are no longer just entertainers. They are often seen as role models and activists. As society grapples with issues of race, gender, and equality, athletes find themselves at the center of discussions that extend beyond the playing field. While many athletes choose to engage with social issues, some have pushed back against certain narratives presented by woke reporters. These instances reveal a growing tension between personal beliefs and public expectations. Athletes are using their voices to assert their perspectives, often challenging the media's portrayal of their actions and beliefs. LeBron James versus the media. One prominent example is LeBron James, one of the most recognizable figures in sports. Known for his activism, LeBron has often spoken out on social issues. However, he has also had tense exchanges with the media, particularly when he feels they misinterpret his intentions. In a post-game press conference, a reporter questioned LeBron about his comments on social justice, implying he was being hypocritical given his ties to corporate sponsors. LeBron responded firmly, saying, "I can't be the only one trying to affect change. Just because I have a brand doesn't mean I can't fight for what's right. You can't label me that way." This moment not only shut down the reporter's insinuation, but also highlighted LeBron's commitment to his cause, regardless of his commercial partnerships. Kyrie Irving's no-nonsense approach. Another athlete known for pushing back against the media is Kyrie Irving. Irving has been vocal about various social issues, but he's also been unafraid to confront reporters when they misrepresent his views. During a press conference, a reporter pressed him about his stance on vaccines, framing the question to imply that his refusal to comply was selfish. Kyrie quickly shut it down, saying, "I'm not here to answer questions about my personal decisions. This isn't about you or your narrative. It's about my choice." His assertive response underscored the importance of respecting personal autonomy, challenging the notion that athletes owe the media an explanation for their choices. Naomi Osaka takes a stand. Tennis star Naomi Osaka also has had her share of confrontations with the media. She made headlines when she chose to skip press conferences to prioritize her mental health. This decision was met with mixed reactions, and some reporters accused her of being unprofessional.
Conference is what I feel is the most difficult, but
In response to these criticisms, Osaka posted on social media stating, "It's not about you. My mental health matters. I'm not here to entertain you." Her powerful statement pushed back against the expectation that athletes must always be available to the media, illustrating the need for personal well-being over public perception. The importance of mental health. Osaka's situation reflects a broader trend among athletes who are prioritizing their mental health. In an era where mental wellness is finally receiving attention, athletes like Kevin Love have spoken out about their struggles. Love, an NBA player, shared his experience with anxiety and depression during a press conference, emphasizing the importance of vulnerability. However, when a reporter attempted to twist Love's words to fit a narrative about mental toughness in sports, he quickly corrected them, stating, "Mental health isn't a weakness. It's a reality for many of us." This moment not only shut down the reporter, but also contributed to the ongoing dialogue about mental health in athletics. Derrick Rose and the media narrative. Derrick Rose is another athlete who has navigated complex media interactions. After his comeback from injuries, Rose was often questioned about his past performance and whether he could return to his former self. During an interview, a reporter brought up the notion that Rose was no longer a star, framing the question negatively. Rose responded calmly, saying, "I'm not here to prove anything to you. I'm focused on my journey. Everyone has their path, and I'm grateful for mine." This response not only highlighted his resilience, but also challenged the media's tendency to create narratives that pressure athletes to conform to expectations. The role of social media in today's digital age: athletes have platforms that allow them to communicate directly with their fans and the public. This shift has changed the dynamics of athlete-media relations. No longer do they rely solely on traditional media for their narratives. They can express their views in real time. For instance, after a particularly contentious interview, Golden State Warriors star Draymond Green took to Twitter to address the misconceptions that arose from the discussion. He tweeted, "Just because you don't understand my perspective doesn't mean it's invalid. Let's have real conversations, not just headlines." This assertive move pushed back against the media's tendency to sensationalize or misinterpret athletes' words. The consequences of speaking out. While these moments of pushback can be empowering, they also come with risks. Athletes who challenge the media often face backlash. Some fans and commentators may label them as ungrateful or dismissive. Take the case of Colin Kaepernick, who faced intense scrutiny after kneeling during the national anthem to protest racial injustice. While his actions sparked a nationwide movement, the media narrative often centered around whether he was being disrespectful. Kaepernick, in various interviews, shut down this framing by emphasizing, "This is about equality and justice, not disrespect." His ability to articulate his perspective amid controversy showcases the challenges athletes face when confronting the media. The power of authenticity. One of the most compelling aspects of these confrontations is the athlete's insistence on authenticity. They refuse to be boxed into narratives that do not represent their truth. This commitment to authenticity is crucial, especially in an industry that often prioritizes sensationalism over substance. When NBA star Giannis Antetokounmpo faced questions about his performance during a playoff series, a reporter suggested that he had underperformed. Giannis responded, "You can't reduce my worth to one game. I'm a human being with ups and downs. Let's talk about the journey, not just the destination." His thoughtful response not only shut down the narrow narrative, but also highlighted the complexities of being an athlete. The future of athlete-reporter relations. As we look ahead, it's clear that the relationship between athletes and reporters will continue to evolve. With the rise of social media and the demand for transparency, athletes will likely become more empowered to express their views. They will also challenge narratives that don't align with their experiences. In the upcoming years, we can expect to see more athletes taking a stand against media misrepresentation. As they continue to assert their voices, the sports landscape will likely shift, leading to a more nuanced understanding of the challenges athletes face. The moments when athletes shut down, woke reporters reflect a significant shift in how sports figures engage with the media. These athletes are no longer passive recipients of questions. They are active participants in shaping the narrative around their lives and careers. By asserting their perspectives, they challenge the media to do better, ensuring that their stories are told authentically. So, what do you think? Are these athletes effectively challenging the media, or are they crossing a line? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, remember, the voices of athletes matter and their stories